Okay, this is a case where we're evaluating post length. The doctor was telling me that he could achieve like 15.7 millimeters before any curvature. So was this sufficient or not? My first question is, how much is the length of a natural tooth crown? You told me that maxillary is around 10 millimeters on average. It's up to 11, by the way. There are some references reaching 11 millimeters. So definitely your post should be longer than 11. Your post is 15.7. Okay, fine. Okay. There is another problem is sometimes if we have recession, we don't have the biological crown. We have something called clinical crown. So any recessed bone will leave the root exposed. The root will now go into the new crown. So it's now called a clinical crown. So it's not the biological enamel crown. Okay? So if you have any recession on the gingival margin, you're going to add that to the length of the crown. Sorry. So you're going to consider it as a clinical crown. This also should be longer than a clinical crown. So evaluate that. Finally, can you go beyond this? In your preparation, you told me you went up to the curvature. Okay, this is a straight path. If I go in straight, I could achieve like 1 or 2 millimeters more. Why? Because I would prefer it to be longer, especially if this canine has a canine guidance. The patient has a canine guidance at the final restoration. So you have 1 to 2 millimeters before you reach the dangerous, let's say, curvature, where you cannot make a straight post. Okay, so you go beyond, so you get 1 or 2 millimeters here, and on the crown later on, you're going to reduce any canine guidance. You're going to make it from the inside slightly group function. The posterior teeth should protect the crown. So because posted crowns with a post are weakening the tooth, so we don't want to fracture after. What is the material you're going to choose?
Material is what?
What are you going to choose as a material for the post?
Zircon, maybe.
يعني regular post, custom or
Yeah,
custom
fiber
or
post,
fiber
fiber
post.
post.
So it's a fiber post. Okay, fine. Fiber post is fine, but the idea is that I'm concerned about this margin. It's deep. Can you get a seal here
Yes,
or not?
of course.
Okay.
Rubber dam.
Sorry, what are you going to use? Rubber dam and sectional matrix.
Yes.
You should use the sectional matrix.
It's already.
Sometimes you could do the post and then later on do some crown lengthening. Okay, before the final restoration, which will be the crown.
It could be.
Okay, but take in mind that this will be a more longer clinical crown. Okay, thank you.